Hello, hope you guys are good on the YouTube side of things or wherever you happen to be. Hope you guys are well because Nightmare 200 is not fun. Yep, but that's not surprising, isn't it? Because we already kind of experienced it briefly at Nightmare 150, right? So it turns out Nightmare 200 is even worse! Yes, dodge that is hidden all the way to the left, and then we have more fucking echo, more damage, more nukes. So you're just dead. Yeah, in other words, you just don't touch Nightmare 200, you just stick to Nightmare 150. That's the strat. Because, from what we have seen so far, I mean, to be fair, it's only like, what, 2 hours, 2.5 hours in to day 3. So there's probably more, and I still have a lot of meat left. There's probably more stuff, but from what we've seen so far, people are all literally sharing the same thing. Okay, the full auto stuff, they're all sharing these 3 characters. These 3, nothing else. Nothing else. Literally only these 3. No one else works apparently. The only difference I see is either Paladin or Ietromantis is one of those 2. And then the weapon grid changes here and there. It's more or less always the same. One required maybe is like there's Draconic, and then there's some other gacha weapons like Grimnir's stick or spear or whatever, and some other meme stuff. That's really about it. There's probably more coming out later, but I'm probably not gonna cover that because I really want to get the hell out of this game, so I can play more. I can spend more time in God of War, not this. Fuck this. So yeah, like the shit is just same thing. The only difference is straight up just the grid, nothing else. Yeah, it's just like that. It's probably better if you run Ultima instead, but I'm running Seraphic because I am using that for the HP, so yeah, it works out, right? Yeah, the rest I could probably put the plus marks in, but it doesn't really matter. So in all honesty, it's actually a lot faster for me to just smash 150 because my 200 is slow as fuck. We're doing it like 10 minutes. I could probably do something. And I think the fastest ones we've seen is like probably 8 minutes or maybe sub 8 minutes kind of thing. But yeah, it's pretty ass, especially for Magna. I'm not sure how it is yet for Zeph. Maybe it's a little bit better, but I don't think it's really changing all that much. It's still pretty fucking dog shit either way. But yeah, this is the one I'm using. I'm probably just going to spam Nightmare 200 either way because I don't have to look at my screen for too much because I want to spend more time playing the game instead. But in all honesty, I think it's better for me to even just go back to 150 like everyone else. Yeah, it's just straight up better to just go for 150 instead. But yeah, I'm sticking with this grid and shit. And thing is, you use this too. This is the veil dispel cancel thing for 5 turns straight or whatever shit. Yeah, and then the damage mitigation and miss. I guess that's really the only thing you want to use as Paladin. And then my Paladin shield is the Malice one that gives attack up. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. You can just try out which one works better for you, but I'm just taking the one that gives you attack, whatever. But yeah, so without further ado, let's spend 10 minutes watching at this stupid shit. Yep. This is actually very fucking slow. It's so painstakingly slow. I hate it. Yep. The good thing about this is that you don't really have to check your game screen too often. That's all I can say. It seems to work all the time because I didn't really fail once yet. It's slow as shit though. Yeah, you can power nap, yeah. You can. The dude, like straight up though, like the triggers this guy has is just straight up toxic, man. His dodge Ogi can occur as a normal thing, by the way, because it's RNG. And it's hidden all the way to the left. He has 3 buffs, which are, in other words, in order for you to dispel that dodge buff, you need 3 dispels. If you don't, you'll just see 0 meme. We are back at it again. Instead of fire favorite, now we are on wind favorite for the 0 meme. Ain't that a bitch? See, even Bird said hello. Not sure you get the mic actually picked that up, but that was a bird earlier. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's I guess it's okay. I suppose it lines up here and there. Yeah, I don't think you can run anyone else besides these 3 characters. I feel like the main reason for this, because I usually laugh at this because I didn't really care about Wind too much, but it's actually very true just because like every single Guild War in the past that has NM200 all has at least some form of new shit that provides the element to tackle all this stuff. But by the looks of it, it clearly doesn't look like you actually have any for Wind. That's the problem. The only new thing that we actually get is Leech. Nothing else. We got Alaya, but she's crap. So yeah, we do not have like the actual new shit, you know, like previously I think it started with Light or something, right? We have like Full Limit Break Vera, and then follow up if we had like Water, we had Schrodinger's, right? And then for Earth we had like Gandalf, you know, all that kind of shit, right? To actually ease up our problems a little bit. Even Earth at that time had like, I think Satyr came out not too long ago as well. So we had that too. So it's like, you have those and then you have this. It's like every one of them all had like new weapons and new shit to like actually bump it up. Because at that time you have to remember, right? Earth also had Galleon, by the way, at that time. Earth also had Galleon. So that's that. And then Water as well technically has Wamdus as well. But besides that, even Magna has like Schrodingers and shit, which you can still use, right? But Wind, you only have Leech. Nothing else. Everything else is the same. Like, it's just straight up is the same. There's no change whatsoever for Wind. That's basically, I think, why a lot of people were mouthing about, which is, I do agree, but at the same time, I don't really care because I don't really like playing Wind in the first place. And also because, well, you gotta pay for that Naru tax, right? Naru was just straight up too broken, straight up hard carry the element, straight up became the meta, even for bar farming and all that shit. Literally, Wind was that shit for quite some time, ever since Naru came out, essentially. And yeah, that's what they have to pay with, so they have no grand, nothing, blah blah blah, nothing. They have literally nothing except Leech. Leech is the only new shit you can have for this thing. And yeah, so what can we do? We use all the same shit that we have from before. Oh well! So yes, that's... honestly, that's how it is for this NM200 Guild War. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's straight up bad. The real shit comes at 35% if you're wondering. Because 35%, is it that? Yeah, it's 35% and then the 25% trigger? Or 20% trigger, whatever. Is, oh look, that's, you see that? Yeah. Normal Ogi, I get dodge. I'm gonna get dodge again at 35. And then again at 25%. At 25. Dodge all the way! God, I heckin' love dodge! Bad chest! Oh my fucking god, dude. Very cool game. The only good thing I would say that the dodge can somewhat be negligible is the pure fact that Lich has multi-hit. So you're at least going to land one of it. Unless you're really that unlucky, which can technically happen too. You just whiff everything. So yeah, it sucks, man. It fucking sucks, dude. Like, trust me, try your best to get at least one clear of this bullshit so you can get the juicy crystals and then get the fuck out of here. just play at Nightmare 150 or just stick to 100. Screw it, dude. The ranking for this Guild War is probably gonna be dog shit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, the amount of people actually giving a fuck about ranking this time around is probably non-existent. Like, the only ones that really does it is probably the top 2k guys, but the top 2k guys probably has really nothing else better to do and they just freaking hate their life or something. To the point that they are, well, doing this and, well, yeah, you know what, instead of like doing something more productive and shit, right? Because ranking really doesn't provide anything. Getting like top 10 in Guild War really essentially gives you nothing anyway, so what's the point? There's no returns. All you get is Omedeto. Random people in the, like, around you, or people who's checking the ranking list, is like, oh, they go to your profile or whatever and click and say Omedeto or congrats, whatever. That's really all about it. There's no incentive whatsoever getting the top 5. Or even being the #1 guy in Guild War ranking. Literally nothing. The only thing that's giving you something is at least being in top 80k. And getting top 80k is quite easy thanks to this. But I've already said this before, technically you don't even need to get top 80k. If worst case scenario, just stick to top 140k, which is super easy to get into. And it's even easier now because of this. So, yeah, it's just don't. Just don't. Or you could be like me and just, I don't know, try to do something and full auto whatever, and then turn open Nikkei on the side here and play and see tits and ass and play. Yeah. That works too. You can at least exercise your other hand or something while this is going on. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll actually put something. I'll put a video for Nikkei or something. Because I have been playing for a bit already, if anyone's wondering. Like, especially on the YouTube. I think this is like what, my 3rd day playing it already. Just for the fun of it, because it was like, it kind of started out as a meme, so I decided, like, you know what, fuck it, just play it because I managed to luck shit some characters. So we in there, man.
NM200.
Yeah, that's Guild War in a nutshell. Yep. Yep, that is Guild War in a nutshell. Thanks for the 15 months, Mr. Nelky. Thank you so much. Nah, I think that made it better though. But honestly, like all of the shit that we went through for this Guild War, all I can say, I can literally have one emoji that sums this entire thing. XDD. That is my emoji that sums up this entire Guild War. XDD. But yeah, that's it. See, it clears. None of my characters die. I think the worst case was, I think I had like 1 or 2 characters die at most, but I still clear it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I think on average, usually you see it like your HP is like this or one character dead or something. But hey, I can level up Siete, so that's good. Yeah, see, that's a lot of XPs. Yeah, lots of XP. So yeah, that's the Nightmare 200 shit that I have, and I'm probably gonna stick with it because I don't really want to pay too much attention to the game. So yeah, that's the grid, stamina, if you're wondering. Yeah, that's it. So till then, I will definitely wish you guys the best of luck for the remaining day 3 and tomorrow as well for day 4, because we have this again tomorrow. Oh boy! So fun! Alright, so if you're somehow watching this on YouTube already and you do want to have some form of I don't know, people to talk to, you can just come to my stream, I guess. I'm probably streaming for another 10 more hours, yeah. If you're seeing this video on YouTube, I'm probably still streaming anyway for the next 10 hours. And I'll be doing that again tomorrow. But I guess if you're not into God of War and you do not want to get spoiled by it, I guess, yeah, just dodge my stream for now because it's probably spoilers or something. Even though I'm not really going through that quickly. It's quite slow actually. My progress is quite slow because I'm playing the hardest difficulty after all. I'm molding through the game a lot though. If you like that, then I can come by, I guess. But till then, good luck! XDD!